Hello,
Hello,
how are you?
I'm fine.
That's good. How was your day? Was it good? Was it bad?
Good.
Good. Oh, you can't see me. Okay, let's see what we are doing today. Okay, so we stopped here on Monday, so we need to finish it. Okay, you can see my screen. Okay. So let me read this for you and then we can fill in the blanks. Okay. On Tuesday morning, sorry, let's try that again. Okay, just hold on. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Okay, can you see it? Can you see the screen?
Yes,
Okay, good. On Tuesday morning, the music teacher, Mr. Skip, came into Nick's class and said, "Hello, I've got a message for you from Miss Sweet. She'd like you to answer the question on blank 66 and 67 for your homework. They're about the world's longest rivers. Miss Sweet isn't in school today. She's talking on the radio about playing word and picture games in school lessons. It's very exciting. Mr. Skip, to, to some orange books. The map in those can help you, or you can find your answers on the internet, he said. Nick was because he loved working on computers. That evening, he found all the answers to Miss Sweet's questions on one of his favorite websites. When Miss Sweet came back to school, she, about her exciting day, then looked at everyone's homework. What great answers, she said. You've got lots of and no crosses. Well done. Okay, so here is the some of the words that we have to use. There is a board, maps, rubber, pages, ticks, pointed, talked, happy. So now,
page,
sorry, what did you say?
page,
Page. Did you say pages?
pages,
Okay, good. So number one is pages. What is number two? Mr. Skip something to some orange books. What am I doing?
pointed,
Good. Nick was what because he loved working on computers.
happy,
Good. That evening, he found all the answers to Miss Sweet's questions on one of his favorite websites. When Miss Sweet came back to school, she something about her exciting day. Okay, let's go look there. What word can we use here?
talked,
Talked. Good. Okay, she talked about her exciting day. You've got lots of something and no crosses. Well done. What is the answer for number 5?
Ticks.
Very good. Okay. Now, what would be the best name for the story? Is it Miss Sweet buys a new radio? Nick's class get all the right answers? Or Mr. Skip's exciting music lesson? Okay, can you guess? Okay, let's try and answer this together. Did Miss Sweet buy a new radio? No, she didn't. Did Mr. Skip teach an exciting music lesson?
Yes.
Okay, he didn't. Mr. Skip gave them homework, but he didn't teach them. But let's see the bottom. What great answer, she said. You've got lots of ticks and no crosses. So next class, get all the right answers would be the best name for the story. Okay. Now, can you remember how to draw lines? We are going to listen to the audio and you need to draw a line from the person's name to the person. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
15C. At our school. Look at the picture. Listen and look. There is one example.
Is this your class? Are these your classmates?
Yes, that's my friend Hugo. He's wearing a red t-shirt today.
He's holding a book. Is it an e-book?
No, but he's got one of those too.
Can you see the line? This is an example. Now you listen and draw lines. 1.
Can you see Jack? He's drawing on the board.
Which boy is he?
He's drawing a camera and he's got jeans on.
Oh, yes, I can see him now.
Okay, who is Jack? Good.
2.
Look at Alex.
Where's she?
She's sitting at the table.
Is she wearing a blue sweater?
Yes, and a grey skirt. She's a really good friend.
Okay, where's Alex? Good.
3.
Who's that boy?
Which one?
The boy with the black trousers.
That's Paul. He's taking photos of the boys. Can you see?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Who is Paul? Good.
4.
And which kid do you sit next to in class?
Daisy.
Is she the one on the computer?
No, that's not her. She's playing the guitar.
Oh, yes, I can see her. I love her glasses.
Okay, who is Daisy? Good.
5.
Do you know Fred?
Is he the boy with brown hair at the back of the classroom?
No, he's looking at the train on the wall.
Oh, yes. I can see him now.
Okay, and who is Fred? Good, well done. Okay, so let's see. Jack, yes. Alex, yes. Paul, Daisy, Fred. Well done. Okay, here we have some more questions for you. Okay. Okay, this is meant to be clock, not dock. The clock shows that it is 2 o'clock. What's the boy at the table doing? Reading a green book. Okay. So now we're going to complete the sentence. We can write as many words as we can only write up to 5 words. So we can use 1 word, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Okay. So let's read and go back and let's look. Okay. So the boy in the blue shirt is. So let's look. The boy in the blue shirt, what is he doing? Do you need some help or do you know what he's doing?
Help.
Okay. So he is drawing. Okay. And what is he drawing on? What is this called?
Board.
Good. So he's drawing on the board. Or you can say he's drawing a guitar. Okay. There are blue and white squares on. Okay, so where are the blue and white squares? Okay, what is this called? What do you stand on?
Floor.
Good. So it's on the floor. Okay. What's the girl with the long black hair looking at? Okay. So here's the girl with the long black hair. What is she looking at? Okay. A website about trains. Okay. So this is difficult. You can't see what she's looking at. Okay. What's the boy with the camera doing? Okay, what is he doing? What is this called? Okay, he's taking photos or taking a picture. Are you still there? Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I need you to try and write one sentence about the picture. You can tell me anything about the picture. Can you try? Okay, let's look at this. What is this called?
Picture.
It's a picture. Good. What is the picture of? It's a train. So
Train.
how will you tell me? Okay, so I want you to, I'll give you words, but you need to put them into a sentence for me. Can you do that? Okay, so I'll give you the word picture, train, and wall. So can you make a sentence with those three words? But you must add more words. You must make a full sentence for me. Can you try?
Picture. Train. Wall.
Okay, but you need to add more words. How do we start a sentence? What word do we use? Not here, but there. So there is a picture. Can you try and finish the sentence?
There.
Okay. There is a picture.
There is a picture.
Okay. Now, what words do we have to add between picture and train?
Picture. Train. On the wall.
Okay, there is a picture of a train on the wall. Good job. Okay. Now we're going to color the answers. Okay. So how do you go to school? Can you choose a word and color it in?
Car.
By car. Okay. Where do you do your homework?
living room,
Living room. Okay. When do you have English lessons?
Monday,
Okay. And what is today?
Wednesday,
Good. Okay. What do you like doing most in English?
listening,
Listening. Good. Okay. Well done. Okay. Now we're going to make it past simple with B. Okay. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to change the sentence to the past. So instead of saying, I will be at the cinema tonight, because it's in the past, it already happened, we say, I was at the cinema last night. Okay. So how do we change we be in a cafe when you called? How do you change that to past tense?
we were in a cafe when you called.
Good, we were in a cafe when you called. Okay. I be late.
I was late.
Okay, was I late or I was late? Okay, because it's a question mark, we say was I late, but your sentence is correct. Okay. She be a teacher when she was young.
She was a teacher when she was young.
Good. Where we be.
Where we were.
Okay, where were we? Okay. You be okay.
Were you okay?
Okay, yeah, were you okay? Thus, they made a mistake. Okay. We be too tired.
We were too tired.
Okay, this one goes there. They've done this wrong. Okay. So this is were you okay? This one is we were too tired. Okay. How the party be?
Was our party.
Okay, not was how party. Remember, we're going to use how as our question word. So how has to come first. Can you try again?
Where's the party?
How was the party? Okay. Again, they made a mistake. How was the party? Okay. And then number 10, you be in the garden.
You were in the garden.
Good. You were in the garden. Okay, well done. Okay, now we're going to put the verbs into the correct form, which is your simple past. Okay, so last year I spent my holiday in Ireland. What does spend change to? Do you need help?
Yes.
Okay, so spend will change to spent because we're talking in the past. So last year I spent my holiday in Ireland. Okay, number 2, it be great. Remember with our last activity, be changed to was or were. So what are we going to use here?
Was.
Good. I travel around by car with 2 friends. What does travel change to?
Travel.
Travel, good. I travel around by car with 2 friends and we visit lots of interesting places. What does visit change to?
Visited.
Visited, good. Okay, in the evenings, we usually go to a pub. So remember, we're doing this in the past tense. So what does go change to?
Goes.
Okay, we're going to use the word went. Because goes mean we are still going to go. So it means future tense. Now we're talking about past tense. So it already happened. Okay. One night we even learn some Irish dances. What does learn change to? Okay, it's going to be learned.
Learn.
Good. We be very lucky with the weather.
Well.
Good. It not rain a lot.
It's not rain.
Okay, but that's present tense. That means it's happening now. Remember, we must talk in past tense. It already happened. So not is going to change to didn't, and it's going to become didn't rain. Okay, number 8. Okay, we use see in the present and we use the word saw. Okay, so we saw a bug. We saw a rainbow. Okay, and number 9, where spend you your last holiday?
are spent.
Okay, it's not going to be spent because we're asking a question now. So we need to use the word did. And because we're using the word did, spend doesn't change. So where did you spend your last holiday?
Morning light.
Okay, so we finished that one for today. Okay, I just need to get the next one for you. I didn't think we would have finished it that quickly. Okay. Do you understand the work?
Yes.
Okay. But I need you to try and make sentences. So I need you to try and say, yes, I understand. No, I don't understand. If I ask you a question, you must make a sentence. Like, instead of just saying dog, say the dog is on the lawn or the dog is eating a shoe. But we need to try and make some sentences. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, are you going to try for me? Because I'm here to help you, but I need you to try so that I can help you. Okay. Okay, we got 5 minutes left, so let's see what we will be doing when I see you again on Monday. Okay. Okay, let's do some sport. What sport do you play? Can you try and make a sentence for me?
I'm playing basketball.
I play basketball. Very good. Okay. What sport is this?
Okay.
Hockey.
Good. What sports is this?
Badminton.
Okay.
Badminton.
Good. What sports is this? What is the sport? It is baseball.
Baseball.
Sailing.
Okay, what is this?
Surf.
Sailing. Good. And what is this?
Volleyball.
Net.
Okay. They call it a net, but yes, you use this net for volleyball. Okay, what is he doing?
Football.
Okay, football, but what is he doing to the ball? What does this word say?
Kick.
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 Good.
Laugh.
Okay, what are they doing? They are laughing or laugh.
Shout.
What is he doing? Don't do that. He's not speaking quietly. He is shouting. Okay, and what is he doing?
Throw.
Favorite.
Okay, he is throwing something. Okay, and
Throw.
this shows us favorite. So something you like, something that you like the most. Okay. We are going to stop there for today, and we will start the section on Monday. Okay. So goodbye.
Goodbye.
Enjoy your evening.